Chapter 3, and Chapter 3 is all about the if statement, which is making decisions. So everyone makes a decision every day, and we have different ways to make decisions. So in Python and in any programming language, we use the if statement. So how do we compare two things? Well, we use the greater than, less than, greater than or equal to, less than or equal to, or not equal to. And I'm going to give examples of each of these and explain how they work. So we're going to say if 2 is greater than 3, then we're going to print hello. And so if I run this, nothing gets displayed because 2 is not greater than 3. So now I'm going to say if 2 is less than 3, then, so that colon represents a then in my mind, print hello. So let's run that. And it says hello. Perfect. So now if I say if 2 is equal to 3, nothing gets displayed because 2 is not equal to 3. So if I come here and I put in not, if 2 is not equal to 3, print hello, and it will print hello, because that is true. That's how if statements work. They compare two different things. So I'm going to say, let's say num equals, let's go fav num equals 7. So I'm going to say num equals input, what is your favorite number? I'm going to say if the num is equal to the favorite number, print we have the same favorite number. Okay? So if the user puts in any number, nothing gets displayed because we don't share the same favorite number. So that's how really it works. We're going to do another example, and so that's an if statement. And an if statement is, so an if statement is a single, if statement is a single alternative decision structure. Okay, so that's an if. It just has one outcome. If this is true, then that will happen. But what if it's not true? So let's do something different. I'm going to say, let's go with a high score. Let's have that equal 95. That's a high test score, so 95. And then I'm going to say test score. So let's go test 1. I want to average these and see if the person achieves a high score. Equals int input test 1 score. I'm going to copy that, paste, and then I'm just going to 2, 3, 2, 3. And now I'm going to say, I'm going to average them. So I'm going to average. So I'm going to say test 1 plus test 2 plus test 3 divide by 3. And I'm going to print, say f, the average is average. And then I'm going to display a special message if they got a high score. So if our average is greater than or equal to that high score, then I want to print congrats. So I'm going to run this. It's going to ask me for 3 test scores. So if I get a 56, a 78, and a 90, my average is a 74, so I don't get this special message. So if I get this let's say I got 100, and I got a 90 because I had a bad day, and then I got another 100. My average is a 96, so I get congrats. But what about the person that didn't get this? I want them to get a message too. So this now is, we're talking about the else statement. So else means if this is not true, then I want this to happen. So for the else. So else, I want to print, you need to study more. So now if I run this, one of two things is going to happen. We're either going to get a congrats or we're going to get, you need to study more. What are we going to get? So let's say I got a 65, 100, and 100. Because I did study more. But I got an 88. So it says I still need to study more. But that is an if and else statement. Okay? So if is a single alternative decision, and an else is a dual. Now we have two different ways. And that is what you need to know about the if and else statements. And in the next videos, you're going to learn a lot more about nested if statements and elif and